Morning, everyone. Hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Yes. Hmm. Okay. So, can you see the slide? Question number 21. Everyone. Question 21. Is
Yes,
it?
sir.
Yeah. We're starting with question number 21. Last time till 20 I had done. Now today 22, 35 or 40 I'll be doing. Okay. So question number 21. A particle of mass m is moving at a velocity u, making an elastic collision in one-dimensional collision with a stationary particle of mass m. They are in contact for a brief time t. The force of attraction increases from 0 to f naught linearly in time t by 2 and decreases linearly to 0 and further time t by 2. The magnitude of f naught. Now, it's a very important question and see what happens. They are telling you that, look at this statement. The force of attraction increases from 0 linearly in time t by 2 and decreases linearly in time t by 2. So if I make a graph of, if I make a force time graph, can I say in time t by 2, it goes from 0 to f naught. And then in the next time of t by 2, that is total time will be t, it will decrease. Achha, can anyone tell me which graph is this? Force time graph. What is force time ka graph ka area giving you? Yeah. What is area under ft curve giving you?
Impulse.
Impulse. Area under ft curve is impulse. Chalo, what will be the area? Half base into height. Do you agree? Hello? This is impulse, right? Does anyone know the other formula for impulse? What is impulse also?
Change in momentum.
Very good. Impulse is also change in momentum. So you can see again kinematics has come. There's no relation with collision has been incorporated inside. So impulse ka formula I have got is half t into f naught that I pick up from here. Yes, here. Change in momentum according to the question. See, initially the particle was going with mass m. And it was having a velocity v. Makes an elastic collision with a stationary particle of mass m. So m was going with u. And there was a stationary particle, matlab at rest. This is the initial consideration. Finally, what will happen? Come on, anyone? Beta elastic collision hai. Kya hone wala hai? Come on, man,
they
please
will
fast.
exchange the speed.
They will exchange the speed. So this m will come to rest and the other m is going to move with the velocity u. So if I look at the first mass only, first mass ka initial momentum was mu, and when it collided, there was an impulse exerted, na beta, on both of them. So change in momentum only of one particle. We are not calculating change in momentum of the system. System ka to momentum constant hai, to zero ho jayega. We are calculating only of one particle. The पहले particle was going with mu. Finally, this particle is going. देखो इसको देखो और इसको देखो. ये zero बन गया. Getting it? आपको क्या चाहिए? Magnitude of f naught. So f naught यहाँ से निकालेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? 2 mu by t is the answer. Hello? Yes or no? Please say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
This is change in momentum of a single particle, huh, beta? Not of the system. Huh? Calculate of the system, it is constant, it will become zero. So 3-4 concepts are being mixed over here and getting it. पहला concept क्या था? Area under the curve is impulse. ये वाला एक concept है. दूसरा concept ये है. तीसरा concept ये देखो, ये diagram. Getting enough? This is all important to know. Basic formulas are there, but they will ask you like this only. Hello. Yes or no? Now next question number 22. देखो, the two balls of equal masses makes an head-on collision with a speed of 4 meter per second, each traveling in the opposite direction. So mass m traveling with 4 meter per second. Mass m traveling with 4 meter per second in the opposite direction. If the coefficient of restitution is half, find the speed after impact. So this is initial speed. I want to find the final speed. Very simple it is. What is E ka general formula? What is E ka general formula, beta?
RVOS upon RVOA.
E is given as half. RVOS, I don't know. What is RVOA? Relative velocity of approach is how much? They are approaching with 4 and 4. 8. 8, huh? They are in the opposite direction. So 8 हो जाएगा. ये हो जाएगा 4. So RVOS is 4. Can anyone tell me each का speed कितना रहेगा? 2. Did you get it? Yes or no? Yeah. So I hope you all have understood everything. It's based on formulas only. Initially, it is approaching with 4 and 4. Masses are the same now, so they will exchange equal speeds only. And then E का value is half, so 2 and 2 से जाएगा. अगर masses अलग रहेंगे तो you cannot write 2 and 2. Then the values will be different. But यहाँ पे mass same है दोनों का. 23rd. Listen to me. A metal ball falls from a height of 32 meters. If the coefficient of restitution is 0.5, the height to which the ball will rise, second bounce. After the second bounce. You know this formula? Height in the nth bounce is e raised to 2n times of the height h naught. Hello? This we are derived, right? Hello? Hello,
Yes,
beta?
sir.
याद है ना ये? Again and again I will not do. So height in the nth bounce, nth मतलब second bounce की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे. So e raised to 2 into n is 2 into h naught. H naught कितना है? 32 है ना? Hello? Hello. Yes or no?
Yes,
And what
sir.
is E का value? Coefficient of restitution कितना दिया हुआ है? 0.5. So height in the second bounce will become half raised to 4 into 32. It will become 1 meter ना? कितना हो जाएगा? 2 raised to 4 कितना होता है? 16 होता है, right? Hello? This we need to learn by heart. Huh? Varna, refer my synopsis which I had given it to you. Each and every corner will work over here. If you don't know this, you can't do only. आपको आना चाहिए ये चीज. Okay. I'm coming to question number 25. Okay. A projectile of mass m is fired with the velocity v at point P, as shown in the figure. Neglecting air resistance, the magnitude of change in momentum. ये तो किया हुआ है बेटा. Can anyone tell me ये speed कितना है? V है ना? तो ये हो जाएगा v cos 45, that is v by root 2. And ये भी हो जाएगा v by root 2. Yes or no? And जब वो आ जाएगा तो this will also be v by root 2. ये नीचे का भी v by root 2. Yes or no? Do you know this thing? Do you know this thing? Hello? भाई मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ. Yes or no? I want to find the change in momentum of P and Q. So momentum at Q minus momentum at P. What is momentum at Q? Yes, sir. What is the momentum? M into V by root 2 I cap minus V by root 2 J cap नीचे है ना, माइनस ऑफ मोमेंटम एट P क्या रहेगा? M into V by root 2 I cap plus V by root 2 J cap. What is the answer? What is the answer? What will cancel? This V by root 2 I cap and V by root 2 I cap will cancel, na? And this minus n, what will cancel, man? Both of them will not cancel. ये minus और ये minus, हाँ. So 2V by root 2 J cap हो जाएगा ना into M. Yes or no? Hello? This was done na before also. So minus root 2 mv J cap is the change in momentum. Root 2 mv आएगा ना magnitude. Have we done this before? Have we done this before? Yes or no? Correct है ना? So this was done only. This is also same. Question number 27, same thing. 10,000 small balls, each weighing 1 gram, strikes 1 centimeter square of area per second with a velocity this much. In normal direction, rebound with the same velocity. Okay. Value of pressure. So there is a plate. One ball goes with MV and bounces back with the same speed. Like this, there are 10,000 balls. Pressure चाहिए. Does anyone know the formula for pressure? General formula for pressure? अरे भाई,
Force upon area.
pressure is normal force. It is not force, it is normal force per unit area. So what is the formula for force? Normal force. Hello? 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 Can anyone tell me what is the change in momentum of a single ball? Change in momentum of a single ball. Hello? Beta, what is the change in momentum of a single ball? Come on.
2 mv.
2
2
MV.
MV. But there are n balls, right? So can I write m into n? Yes or no? So pressure के अंदर, if I substitute, it will become force by area. It will be 2 mnv by t into area. Now value substitute करो sir. 2m, mass of each ball is 1 gram, 1 into 10 is to minus 3. Number of balls is 10 is to 4. 10,000 है. Velocity कितना है उसका? 100 है. Into time. Time they are taking you per second only. Okay, per second only they are asking. तो टाइम नहीं दिया रहेगा तो 1 सेकेंड ले लो. एंड एरिया कितना है? एरिया दिया है क्या? 1 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर. दैट इज 1 into 10 is to minus 4. Yes or no? हेलो हेलो. ये हो जाएगा 2 into
Yes.
10 is to 7 न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर. Yes or no? Correct. Getting enough? Okay, I'll just come in 2 minutes. Okay, sorry. Can you all hear me now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
28 question. A block of mass C is moving at the velocity v naught, collides elastically with a block A of mass m and block B of mass 2m. A spring constant is K. What is K if x naught is the compression of the spring when the velocities of A and B are the same? अब इधर मेरी बात सुनना, everyone just pay attention. This is mass m. Very good question it is. This is mass m, this is mass m, this is mass 2m. Can I say first collision is only happening within this both? What is your take on this? Come on. If it is colliding elastically, what will happen to C and what will happen to A? Come on, fast.
Come to rest.
C will come to rest.
हाँ, ये चीज है, ये अच्छे वाले सम्स है, ये दो लेवल के सेकंड लेवल के क्वेश्चंस है. So C will come to rest and A will move. This is if it is the initial case. Finally, if I know that C is going to come to rest, A is going to move with the same speed v naught, and this is there, and this is B, which I don't know, and this is M and this is 2M. Now we forget about this guy, we deal with only this two. Okay. Now I want to find the maximum compression when the speeds are the same. एक concept आपको मालूम है, when the speeds are the same, yeah, what is going to happen? The compression will be,
Kinetic energy is lowest
kinetic energy is lowest,
and
so
potential energy is highest.
highest. So can I say when V is the same, extension is maximum? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Yes or no? Hello, yes or no? Acha, can I say that loss in kinetic energy is converted into potential energy? Hello, because it is conservative, no? See, what is going to happen after this, that this M, and they will compress, and this 2M. He is also going to move with V, and he is also going to move with V, and this is going to happen with X maximum compression. Yes or no? Hello? That means there is a change in kinetic energy when the speeds are the same, is converted into potential energy of the spring. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Yes or no? Or I can indirectly, can I say that decrease in kinetic energy of the system is increase in potential energy of the spring? Can anyone tell me what is the loss in kinetic energy when the velocities are the same ka formula? We had given it to you. I had given it to you. Shortcut formula is there. Okay. Yeah. This is a very important take. Come on, fast.
Half m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2
Yes.
into u1 minus u2 the whole square.
Equal to half AX maximum the whole square. Do you agree with me? Hello. I'm doing by shortcut. Huh? वरना कुछ लोग कॉमन स्पीड निकाल के वो सब करेंगे, वो टाइम पास है. So change in kinetic energy when the speeds are the same is this, and increase in potential energy is this. Can I say half and half will cancel? M और पहले वाला M है, दूसरा वाला 2M है, और this is M plus 2M, that is 3M. V1 is V naught minus 0 the whole square is KX maximum the whole square. So M and M will cancel. This will become 2M by 3 V naught square is KX maximum the whole square. तो हमको तो K मांगता है, K. So K will become 2 by 3 M V naught square by X naught square या x maximum the whole square? Hello, are you all understanding what's happening? Yes or no?
Yes,
The
sir.
answer, right? ये मेथड याद रखना. So initially V naught से आया, V naught मिल जाएगा. And then they are asking you maximum compression when the speeds are the same. Whenever the speeds are the same, kinetic energy is minimum and potential energy is maximum. So there is a loss in kinetic energy which is converted into potential energy of the spring. And loss in kinetic energy when the speeds are the same, we know the shortcut formula is half m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2 u1 minus u2 to the whole square. Will become increase in potential energy of the spring is half kx square. Are you all getting it, beta? Hello? This is a very easy and important question, huh? Hello?
Yes, sir. I get
करेंगे
it.
ना ये, इसको थोड़ा बार बार प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो आएगा. Question number 29. Look carefully. A bullet of mass m is fired into a block of mass capital M, which hangs at the end of a pendulum and gets embedded into it. So there is a block of mass capital M, and there's a bullet which is there from here of mass small m. Okay. The pendulum swings to a maximum rise r. Okay. The velocity of the bullet. So let the velocity of the bullet be u. Can I say when it goes inside and then it gets embedded into it, and both of them as the system rise up to height h. This is m plus m. Getting it? I want to find the value of u. Did you get it? Hello? अच्छा. Can I say इसको देखो? सिर्फ इसको. Can I say initial momentum? Because जब वो टकराएगा तो collision होगा. Collision होगा तो initial momentum will be final momentum. Can anyone tell me what is initial momentum of the system? जल्दी बोलो. Initial momentum कितना रहेगा बाबा? Hello? mu. Final momentum becomes what? M plus m into v. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Why, what happens? He gets inside and then he gets embedded like this and then goes with the speed v ना. यहां से v जो रहेगा v कॉमन है, इसको v कॉमन पकड़ लेते हैं. What will be v common? mu upon m plus m. Can I say this v converts that whole thing into potential energy? So can anyone tell me what is this v ka value in terms of h? We know the shortcut formulas, man. Come on. What will be this vc in terms of h? Under root
2GH.
2gh. This vc should be under root 2gh should become equal to mu upon m plus m. आपको u चाहिए यहां से, तो u is going to become m plus m upon small m under root 2gh, but h की जगह r दिया है. This will be the resultant answer. Do you agree with me? Hello? Beta, yes or no? So this is two-step questions, two concept questions. Wherever, whatever we have done. Got it now? 30th question. Okay, listen, good question. Very nice question. A particle of mass m is moving at the velocity v, hits elastically another stationary particle of mass 2m inside a smooth horizontal circular tube of radius r. The time after which the second collision will take place. See what is going to happen. There is a tube of radius r. there is a mass m which is coming with a speed v and hits another particle at rest. Getting it? And they are using the word elastically. Elastically का मतलब क्या होता है? E का value is what? 1. I want to find the time after which the second collision will take place. इसका एक बहुत आसान मेथड है सॉल्व करने का. सब लोग इधर मेरी बात सुनो. E का वैल्यू is RVOS upon RVOA. E is 1. RVOS I don't know. Can anyone tell me what is relative velocity of approach? Why they are approaching? What is the relative velocity of approach in the system? Look at the diagram. Relative velocity of approach
V.
कितना है? V है ना? Second one is at rest. So can I say RVOS will also be V? Yes or no? Hello? Hello? Yes or no? What do you mean by relative velocity? What do you mean by relative velocity? मतलब one is assumed to be at
Rest.
rest. मतलब indirectly अगर मैं आपसे कहूँ this is the initial consideration. अगर मैं आपसे finally कहना चाहूँ finally if I draw another diagram of final, I can just imagine है ऐसे होगा नहीं. I can imagine that m is at rest and 2m is going with the speed of what? V na? Hello? Yes or no? Then also relative velocity of separation will be V only na over here. Hello? 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 Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ऐसे हो रहा नहीं है, but I am assuming. That means m वाला रुक गया है and 2m वाला ऐसी speed से V से जाएगा and then it will come and hit again. Hello? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can I say time का formula is distance by speed? Time of next collision will be distance by speed. Can anyone tell me how much distance he has to travel now before undergoing the second collision? कितना distance cover करना है उस 2m को? Come on.
2 pi r.
2 pi r by speed. कितना speed है? कितने speed से जा रहा है वो?
V.
V से. Can I say answer will be 2 pi r by V? Did you get it? Did you understand what trick I am using over here? Hello? This is an assumption. ये reality में ये नहीं होगा. But then also I know that relative velocity of separation is V only. So we are assuming one to be at rest and other to be moving. फर्क क्या पड़ता है उसमें? Yes or no? Hello, please say yes or no. Correct है ना? Now I am going to 32nd question. Very important. Just pay attention to me. Huh? Everyone just pay attention. A particle of mass 1 kg is thrown vertically upward at the speed of 100 meters per second. So there is a particle of mass 1 kilogram thrown upward with the speed of 100 meters per second. After 5 seconds, can anyone tell me 5 seconds बाद इसका speed क्या हो जाएगा? भाई, tell me man. Hello. What is happening?
50.
V is equal to U minus GT ना? You know 50 कम हो जाएगा. 50 meters per second it will go up. This is 1 kg. At time of 5 seconds it is going to happen this way. Clear है ना? ये तो सबको आता है. It explodes into two parts. One part 600 gram emerges with a speed of 25. So this is before collision. Can I say just before collision? This happens. Just after collision. ये 1 kg के 2 टुकड़े हो गए. Can I say 0.4 kg goes downward at the speed of what? 25 meters per second. Do you agree with me? तो बचा हुआ कौन सा रहेगा? बचा हुआ कौन सा रहेगा बाबा? Hello. 0.6 kg will go somewhere up with a velocity v, which I don't know. Because net momentum is up only, na, so other particles should be going up only. Can I say initial momentum of the system just before collision is final momentum of the system? Just after collision? Just before, just after. What is just before collision का momentum? इसको देखना ही नहीं है, ये तो चला गया. This is initial and this is final. Huh? So initial momentum will become m1 into 50. Final momentum will become 0.4 into 25 with a minus sign because it is going down, plus 0.6 into v. So 50 minus 10 plus 0.6 v, so 60.6 v will become 100 meter per second upward. Yes or no? So this is going to become 100 meter per second upward. Yes or no? Hello. So initial momentum just before collision is final momentum just after collision. I hope you all have understood. इसकी बात नहीं करनी है. We are just talking just before and just after. Don't talk 5 seconds before. कुछ लोग ये लेते हैं initial momentum. This is wrong. You need to practice this again and again, again and again, so that you all can understand what's happening. Okay. $35 पर आता है. 35 and 34 are the same thing only. I'm doing 35. Yeah. It will become easy only. Monday ko we'll finish. A machine gun fires a bullet of mass with a velocity this much. The man is holding it, can exert a maximum force of 144 Newton on the gun. How many bullets can be fired per second? Okay, see, this is a gun. Can I say the man holding it is exerting a force of how much? 144 Newton. Why? Because it is going to recoil. Na? Hello? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hello? It is going to recoil, so he has to hold it. Na? Otherwise, it will go back. And bullets are being penetrated, is being fired. Mass of the bullet is 40 grams with a velocity of how much? 1200 meter per second. Okay. Okay. Can anyone tell me how many bullets can be penetrated per second? This we require. This is about one. What is the formula for force, beta? General formula for force? Change in momentum upon time, na? Change in momentum will be P final minus P initial upon time. Final momentum of one bullet is mv, and n bullets will be mnv. Initial momentum of the bullet was 0. Hello, hello, hello. Bullet ka initial momentum was 0 because it was inside the gun, na? And time is 1 second because they're asking you per second. So can I say force exerted will become mnv? Force is 144. N ka value pata nahi hai. M is given as 40 gram and velocity is 1200. So n number of bullets, you will get it as 3. So 3 bullets can be shot per second, so that this person can exert a force of 144, can balance the gun. If more than 3 bullets are fired, the force will be exerted will be more, so the man will go backward with the gun. Hello, are you all understanding? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, there are 2 very important questions which I'm dealing with right now. They generally don't come in the exam, but 36 and 37 are very, very important. from the point of view of knowing. Okay, generally we don't see this integration sums in the exam. अब यहाँ पर देखो कैसे solve करते हैं इसको. A straight rod of length L has one of its ends at the origin and other end at x is equal to L. If the mass per unit length is AX, that means what? You know, there is a rod where this is the origin and this is x is L. And mass per unit length is not constant. Mass per unit length is not constant. How much is the mass per unit length given? AX. That means what? As x keeps on increasing, the mass also keeps on increasing. इसका मतलब ये है कि this part of the rod, suppose यहाँ पर एक हम लोग टुकड़ा लेते हैं, this part is very much lighter. This part is comparatively heavier. This part is more heavier, and this part is much heavier. Hello. Are you all getting it? भाई mass per unit length is a function of x ना, तो जैसे x बढ़ेगा वैसे mass भी बढ़ेगा. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? ये important है भाई. आपको पूछ रहा है where is the center of mass? Where is the center of mass? So I know that is this a uniform rod or a non-uniform rod? No,
Non-uniform.
Uniform rod.
it is a non-uniform rod. तो उसका मेथड मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं इसको. लुक ओवर हियर है ना. स्टेप 1, go to x and take element dx from origin. So what will I do? This is my origin. I'll go to x, take an element dx, ओके. ये सब स्टेप्स है, ये फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. स्टेप 2, मास ऑफ एलिमेंट इज dm. इस एलिमेंट का मास कितना है? dm है. which could be written as mass per unit length into length of the element. Hello, mass per unit length into length of the element. So what is mass per unit length in the question given as ax into dx? Mass per unit length is ax ना, ये देखो. Step 3, x coordinate of center of mass is integration of x dot dm upon integration of dm. ये चीज याद है ना? For a non-uniform particle we are done. Hello, discrete particle and continuous body, याद है? ये continuous body है ना? So it will be integration of x dot dm, but dm यहाँ से लेना है. It will become ax dx upon integration of dm, that is ax dx, from 0 to L and from 0 to L. So this integration I'll do it over here on the side. See, ये हो जाएगा a x square dx 0 to L, and this is going to become ax dx 0 to L. a cancel. ये कितना हो जाएगा? x cube by 3, तो it will become L cube by 3 upon L square by 2. So it will become 2L by 3. So 2L by 3 is the answer. This generally is not seen in the last 30-35 years, but since it is put it inside, so we can do it. Did you understand the method? Hello.
So can you repeat after x and center of mass?
This step 3, step 1, step 2 or step 3?
Step 3.
Step 3. But this is the formula. If you remember, x coordinate of center of mass का formula क्या था? याद है ना? Summation of m1 x1. याद आ रहा है आपको?
Yes, sir.
on summation of mi. Now this was for discrete particle, but this is continuous body. तो मैंने आपको बताया था summation sign की जगह पर कौन सा sign आ जाएगा? Hello, integration sign.
Integration.
And this will be the formula which you have to remember for center of mass calculation. Now what is dm given in the question as this na? देखो,
Yes, sir.
I'm just putting it over here. And ye bhi dm, I'm just putting it over here. And then integrate from 0 to L, because all these small particles will be ranging from where to where? 0 to
L.
L. We are just integrating this all thing. We are treating everyone as a discrete particle and integrating them from 0 to L. ये मेथड आपको चाहिए तो याद कर लो, ये जनरली पूछा नहीं जाता है एग्जामिनेशन.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Getting it, na? So don't take tension if you don't know. It will not come. Because generally in need we limit ourselves to only discrete particles or normal symmetrical bodies. ये general non-uniform के लिए है. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, fine. 37. Again a very important question. Very important question. Just pay attention. Huh? Okay, some important questions are there. In one-dimensional motion, collision between two identical particles A and B, B is stationary and A has a momentum P before impact. ध्यान देना अभी इधर. A के पास momentum है P. B is stationary. During impact, B gives an impulse J to A. तो टकराने के समय पर B ने इधर एक इंपल्स लगाया J, उसी ने ऐसे भी इसको इंपल्स दिया J. बराबर क्या? Hello, hello, hello. The coefficient of restitution between both of them. Okay, now pay attention to me here. Pay attention to me. This is initial. This is collision. And वैसे ही final. तो हम लोग ये काम करते हैं पूरा. I'll just rub it and make it again. So initially what happens? A, P, B at rest. Then A and B, impulse J, and A and B final velocities. Are you agreeing? Hello, hello. इसमें आंसर देना बेटा please. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am going to use over here. अच्छा, impulse का formula क्या है? What do you mean by impulse? Impulse का क्या करता है? Impulse क्या करता है बेटा? Impulse
Change in momentum.
change in momentum. तो यहाँ पर है ना, I'll use impulse momentum equation. Pay attention to me, yeah. Impulse momentum equation मेरे साथ में रहना. ये सब एक दो सम्स जो है ना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसके बारे में आपको. What is impulse momentum equation telling you? Initial momentum plus minus J is final momentum. Initial momentum plus minus J is final momentum. This comes from that only है बेटा. Impulse is change in momentum. तो ये तरीका मैंने लिखा है ताकि याद है ना, इनिशियल काइनेटिक एनर्जी प्लस माइनस वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू फाइनल काइनेटिक एनर्जी. आपको याद है कि नहीं? हेलो, ये इंपल्स मोमेंटम इक्वेशन लिखना है. अच्छा, व्हाट इज ए के बारे में बात करते हैं. फॉर ए बेटा व्हाट इज इनिशियल मोमेंटम, एंड ये डायरेक्शन को प्लस लेना है एंड ये डायरेक्शन को माइनस लेना है. कम ऑन हेल्प मी आउट. ऋषि कम ऑन हेल्प मी आउट. व्हाट इज इनिशियल मोमेंटम ऑफ ए? पी प्लस माइनस जे. ए के ऊपर जे कैसे लग रहा है? माइनस जे के प्लस जे. हेलो,
Minus J.
माइनस जे. कैन आई से इज फाइनल मोमेंटम. तो फाइनल मोमेंटम इसका क्या हो जाएगा? पी माइनस जे. हेलो हेलो हेलो. तो इसका फाइनल मोमेंटम कितना हो गया? पी माइनस जे. बोलो 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 बोलो. यस और नो?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, बी के बारे में बोलो. फॉर बी initial momentum plus minus impulse is equal to final momentum. Go on, tell me what is initial momentum of B? Zero.
Zero.
Plus J के minus J. B के ऊपर B.
Plus J.
प्लस ये एकदम इजी है, देखो एकदम आसान है, पी फाइनल क्या रहेगा, जे रहेगा, तो इधर जो पी फाइनल हो गया ना, दैट विल बिकम जे. डिड यू गेट इट? डिड यू गेट इट?
Yes, sir.
This is very simple. So P final will become J of B and this is for A. अब मजा आएगा, देखो मेरी बात सुनो बेटा. What is coefficient of restitution का formula? Come on, come on, come on, fast.
RVOS upon RVOA.
हाँ, that is V2 minus V1 upon U1 minus U2.
Yes, sir.
हेलो, याद है ना, ये सबको याद है कि नहीं? हेलो,
Sir.
V2 minus V1 upon U1 minus U2. Do you agree with me? But अगर आप क्वेश्चन में देखेंगे तो क्वेश्चन में आंसर जो क्वेश्चन है दैट इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ मोमेंटम और दैट इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ वेलोसिटी. आई हैव ड्रॉन द डायग्राम इन येलो कलर. इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ मोमेंटम और वेलोसिटी. हेलो 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 बोलो.
Momentum.
Is in terms of momentum. How to get momentum? How to get velocity from momentum? How to get velocity from
Divide by
momentum?
mass.
Can I divide by mass? This is velocity. This is velocity. This is velocity. सही है क्या? हेलो 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 बोलो.
Yes, sir.
अरे man, please tell me now things have become very easy for you. V2 तो ये है. V2 will become J by M minus E minus J by M upon U1 is P by M minus 0. Do you agree? Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
ये cancel M and M and M cancel, ये हो गया J minus minus J, ये हो जाएगा कितना हो जाएगा बेटा? 2J minus P upon P. Yes or no? Yes or no? ये हो जाएगा 2J by P minus 1. हेलो हेलो हेलो. Yes or no? ये ऐसे होना चाहिए. This should be 2J by P minus 1. Yes or no? Getting it?
Yes, sir.
So this was a nice question. We knew the stuff. We knew the formula. But we have to apply impulse momentum equation. I hope you all are understanding. I hope you all are getting it. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these all questions are nice questions which we need to practice it 2 to 3 times so that you all can understand. One time if you practice you will not get. इसको apply कैसे करना है वो आपको आना चाहिए. Yeah, I'll do the 40th question. सब easy है. ये भी अभी किया था, maximum height raised. 40th question. ध्यान दो. Okay. Both of the blocks as shown in the figure in the given arrangement are given together a horizontal velocity towards right. If ACM is the subsequent acceleration of center of mass of the blocks, then ACM is equal to. Okay. What is acceleration of center of mass ka formula? Come on. What is acceleration of center of mass? Does anyone know the formula acceleration of center of mass?
M1A1 plus M2A2.
M1A1 plus M2. Okay, very good, very good. I'll just take a minute. Yeah, beta. At least tell me the formula. So I'll take you ahead. Okay. Beta, basic formula तो आना चाहिए ना? Yeah, beta.
A
एक
is equal to M1A1 plus M2A2 upon M1 plus M2.
Can I write this as M1A1 plus M2A2 is nothing but F1 bar plus F2 bar? Hello, are you there? Are you there with me?
Yes.
Can I say A com can also be written as net external force upon total mass? ये याद है? भाई यहाँ से आया ना? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone understanding? अच्छा, ये जब ब्लॉक को हम लोग वेलोसिटी दे रहे हैं तो एक्सटर्नल फोर्स कहां से आएगा? एक्सटर्नल फोर्स कहां से आएगा?
Friction.
फ्रिक्शन फ्रॉम द. फ्रिक्शन इन दोनों के बीच में भी है और इधर भी है. फ्रॉम वेयर? हु इज एक्सटर्नल बॉडी ओवर हियर? Is the two blocks an external thing or a ground an external thing? Hello, hello, ground. So जो force ground से आएगा, force of friction from ground, not between the bodies, upon total mass. Come on. Now, can you tell me what is the force of friction from the ground? You know it, man. अरे भाई, इधर कितना force of friction आएगा? Mu n ना?
Yes, sir.
Mu n. Mu कितना है?
6.
जमीन का mu 0.2 और n कितना रहेगा? mg. कितना
30.
प्रेस कर रहा है? 3 into g. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
6 Newton is force of friction. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Horizontal velocity towards the height. तो friction तो ऐसे आएगा ना, friction इस तरफ आएगा जो भी है. तो यहाँ पर can I say this is 6 Newton upon total mass कितना है? 3. तो come 2 meter per second square. Are you getting it? Hello.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
understand the concept right or not? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is important to understand. By formula only we have done, and you cannot say it is a difficult sum. It is based on concepts. Okay. Fine with it. Time is over. एक दो सम और करते हैं. And next time we can start with 45 ना. 40, 43, 44 तक आप लोग कंप्लीट कर सकते हो. It is simple only. चलो इधर बताओ. बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. A ladder is leaned against a smooth wall and allowed to slip. Which of the following represent traces of center of mass? Okay, क्या center of mass ऐसे जाएगा, इस रास्ते जाएगा, क्या इस रास्ते जाएगा, क्या ऐसे जाएगा या ऐसे जाएगा? अच्छा, what is the acceleration of center of mass का फॉर्मूला अभी किया हम लोग ने, अभी आपने बताया, बोलो.
External force upon total mass.
Which external forces are acting over here? Come on. ये देखो, ये ladder है.
Normal reaction and weight.
Very good. देखो यहाँ से weight आएगा. That is always there. एक normal reaction ऐसे and दूसरा normal reaction ऐसे. Getting it? Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes or no? Yes or no? That means there
Yes,
are
sir.
two forces. There are two forces. One is vertical force and there is an horizontal force. भाई इन दोनों को मिलाकर वर्टिकल बनेगा ना, एंड इसको मिलाकर हॉरिजॉन्टल बनेगा. यस और नो? सो व्हाट बी द नेक्स्ट एक्सटर्नल फोर्स का डायरेक्शन? हेलो हेलो हेलो. व्हाट बी द आंसर? ABCD. कैन आई से
A.
सेंटर ऑफ मास विल मूव इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ एक्सटर्नल फोर्स. बराबर क्या? Center of mass will move in the direction of external force. What is the direction of external force? Slanted. What is the answer? ABCD. ABCD. Hello. Can you tell me what is the answer? चलो 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 fast. Hello, please reply. Out there.
A.
A answer है. Why do you think it is A?
Because that's the direction of the external force.
That is the direction of external force. हमारे डायग्राम में तो external force ऐसे बता रहा है. This way. There's a catch over here. One external force is towards left. Yeah, tell me what is going to happen. So क्या होगा मालूम है? देखो आंसर यही है. यस, सेंटर ऑफ मास थोड़ी देर बाद में ऐसे हो जाएगा. See, this is the initial center of mass. Center of mass will follow this way. Hello, are you getting it? Then what will happen? It will become this way. This way. Are you understanding what's happening? Hello? It will not be B or D, huh? Hello? There is a net force in the downward direction. And towards the left, there is another force. Center of mass will shift this way and follow this kind of motion. Did you get it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
It's coming over here somewhere. Yes, okay. ठीक है. Last question, which I am discussing. You know, center of mass is towards bigger mass. Bigger mass मतलब bigger area. बेटा इसका एरिया कितना है? और इसका एरिया कितना है? जिसका एरिया बड़ा रहेगा उसकी तरफ मास रहेगा. A circular plate of diameter A. And the square edge is also A. Come on. Tell me the area of the circle. Circular plate. Come on. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Baba, pi d square by 4, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
And this area is what? Square ka? A square. Can anyone tell me who is bigger in both of them? Who is bigger in both of them?
Square.
Square is bigger. So if this is bigger than this, center of mass will lie towards whom? Square plate or circular plate?
Square plate.
Square plate. So center of mass will be somewhere here inside the square plate. Did you get it? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Center of mass is towards heavier mass because obviously mass of this will be greater than mass of this. And what is the rule? The center of mass lies inside a heavier mass. So we need to complete till question 44. And questions in the exam will also be asked on basis of this only. Monday I'll be doing more till 60 because after 60 everything is cancelled. ठीक है? So on Monday that I'll do. And then Wednesday I'll be doing some doubt solving or something, and then we can start with the rotational motion if you have. ठीक है? चलो. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so